Born into the noble Sakya clan, Siddhartha Gautama, destined to become the Buddha, embarked on a transformative journey that would forever alter the course of human spirituality. This is the story of the Enlightened One, his quest for truth and his teachings that continue to guide millions of people to this day. Siddhartha Gautama was born into a life of opulence and luxury, shielded from the harsh realities of the world outside the palace walls. However, his sheltered existence left him feeling unsatisfied and disconnected from the deeper purpose of life. Driven by curiosity, he ventured beyond the palace grounds, encountering the inevitable truths of old age, sickness, and death. The profound impact of these encounters stirred something within Siddhartha. Disillusioned by the impermanence and suffering he witnessed, he renounced his princely life and set out on a path of asceticism and self-denial. For years, he sought spiritual guidance, studying under renowned masters and subjecting himself to extreme practices in pursuit of enlightenment. Despite his relentless efforts, Siddhartha found that extreme asceticism did not hold the key to liberation from suffering. Realizing the futility of self-mortification, he abandoned his austere lifestyle and embraced a new approach, the middle way. Under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, Siddhartha vowed to meditate until he attained enlightenment. Days turned into nights, and Siddhartha battled his inner demons, facing temptations and doubts. Finally, on a full moon night, the prince reached the depths of his being, achieving a state of profound understanding and awakening. In that moment, he became the Buddha, the Enlightened One. After his enlightenment, the Buddha contemplated how to share his newfound wisdom with the world. In the deer park at Sarnath, he delivered his first sermon, known as the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the turning of the wheel of Dharma. This pivotal discourse outlined the four noble truths: the existence of suffering, the origin of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the path leading to the cessation of suffering. Word of the Buddha's teachings spread like wildfire, reaching people from all walks of life. The Sangha, a community of monks and nuns, grew steadily as individuals renounced their worldly attachments to follow the path of the Buddha. The teachings emphasized the cultivation of moral conduct, meditation, and the development of wisdom as a means to attain liberation. As the Buddha traveled throughout India, he encountered various challenges and opportunities to spread his teachings. At Rajagaha, the capital city of Magadha, he delivered the famous fire sermon, captivating a large audience. The sermon focused on the transient nature of worldly existence and the need to overcome attachment and craving. The fire sermon ignited a spark of enlightenment in the hearts of many listeners, including King Bimbisara, who became one of the Buddha's royal patrons. The king's support allowed the Sangha to flourish, and the Buddha continued to deliver discourses, addressing diverse topics such as ethics, compassion, and the nature of reality. In the later years of his life, the Buddha traversed the Ganges plain. Imparting wisdom to his disciples and lay people alike, he encountered both praise and criticism, but his teachings remained steadfast. At Vaisali, he delivered his final discourse, known as the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, outlining the importance of individual effort and self-reliance on the spiritual path. Having fulfilled his purpose, the Buddha journeyed to Kushinagar, where he passed away surrounded by his devoted disciples. His teachings, however, continued to inspire and guide humanity in the form of the Tripitaka, the collection of Buddhist scriptures, meticulously preserved by his followers. The legacy of Gautama Buddha resonates through the ages. His profound insight into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation continues to inspire millions around the world. His teachings on mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living serve as guiding principles for those seeking inner peace and enlightenment. In a world often plagued by turmoil and unrest, the story of the Buddha serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder that through self-awareness and understanding, one can transcend the limitations of human existence and discover the boundless potential within. The Enlightened One's journey from prince to spiritual leader remains an enduring testament to the transformative power of compassion, wisdom, and the indomitable human spirit.